This is the fourth episode of Injection Story of My Wife. If you have not watched the previous episode, the links are in the description. Before we start, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Only a few % of my viewers are subscribed. Please do so as it helps a lot to create more contents. Also, please give a comment and share. So, let's continue with the story. When Alima and I returned home, it was dark already. During our way to home, she was pressing her arm at the injection spot with the cotton, and having difficulty in sitting too on the auto. After changing her dress, she came out of the room, while I saw that she was still massaging her butt and arm. I called her to lie on the sofa, and then started massaging her butt. She slept the whole night on her stomach. She was not feeling very good too. Now, the next day she was supposed to go back to doctor's chamber for her antibiotic injections. However, she was not being able to walk properly due to the pain in her butt, and also feeling weak too. I realized that she was still in shock to get a physical exam for the first time. But I did not have to do anything as I heard a knock at our door. When I opened, I saw that the nurse from the doctor's chamber is waiting outside. I invited her in. Nalima was resting in her room that time. The nurse said, "The doctor asked me come and give the antibiotic injection to my wife as he thought it would be difficult for her to walk." She was carrying a big bag in her shoulder. I asked her to sit on the sofa, while I called Nalima. Nalima was still in her sleeveless nightie when she came out of the room. I told her that the nurse came to give you the injection. She said, "How many more I have to take? I still have pain in arm and butt." The nurse said, she will give her painkiller, but she needs to complete the antibiotic course. Nalima wanted to change her cloth, but the nurse stopped her saying that no need to change as nightie is going to help to give injection for her. I told the nurse that Nalima is feeling weak too. She said, yes, she will give her medicine for that too. Nalima sat on the sofa beside her. The nurse took out a blue box and 3 glass vials. She opened the blue box, where there was a glass syringe and steel needles of different sizes. She picked up a medium-sized, fairly thick needle. She broke 1 glass vial, and attached the needle to the syringe, before she drew all the colorless liquid from the vial. 1 vial had some white powder, and she then pushed all the liquid from the syringe to that vial, and started mixing the powder with the liquid. The liquid after mixing with powder became a thicker solution, like a milkshake. She then pulled all that thicker solution in the syringe. The nurse asked Nalima to lie down, then Nalima said, "Can she take this on arm as she can't even sit properly with pain she still has?" The nurse said, "No. She can't give this to arm as the medicine is very thick." Nalima was dying with the fear of pain. She slowly lay down on the sofa. The nurse took a piece of cotton, and mixed that with alcohol, and the whole room became filled with strong odor. The nurse took the cotton in one hand, while she had the syringe on the other hand. She lifted the whole cloth from the bottom of Nalima, and exposed her whole bottom, and Nalima was not wearing any underwear. So, she whole bottom part is exposed. The nurse cleaned up her middle part of her right butt with the alcohol mixed cotton. Then she asked Nalima to take deep breath. And then she pressed Nalima's waist on one hand, and pointed the syringe to Nalima's butt. In a quick fashion, she jabbed the needle. The soft muscle of Nalima's butt did not resist at all. The needle went inside, as if a fork penetrated into yogurt. Nalima jerked and made a deep painful sound from her mouth. The nurse started to push the medicine in. Nalima cried, "Please slowly. It is hurting too much." The nurse did not show any expression, rather she continued pushing the medicine. It took about a minute to empty the whole syringe. When she took out the needle, Nalima felt relieved. The nurse pressed the cotton on the injection spot, and started massaging the soft butt of Nalima. After a few minutes, she handed Nalima the cotton and asked her to keep massaging. Nalima got up and sat on the sofa, but kept massage from the side. The nurse was not finished yet. She started preparing about injection with the red color medicine. Nalima said, "Please not any more today." The nurse said, "You need this. The doctor wanted to give you yesterday, but did not as you already got several injections yesterday. If you don't take today, then doctor will give you more later." She prepared the injection in a short time, and this time she put a little less thicker needle, but the length was same as before. This time she asked Nalima to which arm wants to take. Nalima said, "Give me on left only as she can at least do some work with right hand." The nurse cleaned her left arm with the alcohol cotton. As I said, Nalima's left arm has a big scar from smallpox vaccine right in the middle of the deltoid, and a small scar from the BCG vaccine close to her shoulder. The nurse held her arm with her left hand while the syringe was in her right hand. The nurse shows the spot in between the two vaccine scars and sharply jabbed the needle in. Nalima made sharp sound with pain. The needle goes in sharply. Nalima almost screamed with pain. As the nurse started pushing the needle in, Nalima cried saying, "Please take it out, it is burning inside." The nurse said, "Yes, the medicine has burning nature, it will go away soon." The nurse kept pushing the medicine in. Nalima kept making painful gestures. Nalima was trying to move a bit while the nurse scolded her and tightly held her arm too. All medicine went in and the nurse took the syringe out. She pressed the cotton on Nalima's injection spot and gave a massage too with her palm. Nalima was still moaning with pain. Nalima started massaging her arm. The nurse sat on the sofa too and started putting things back to her bag. She said that the doctor is busy today, but he will visit tomorrow and give her next injection. I asked her about the visit fee and she told me and I gave it to her. She left in a few minutes. Then I gave a long massage to Nalima both in arm and in butt. If you like this episode of Injection Stories, please give it a like. Please subscribe for the contents like this. Let know in the comment what kind of stories you want to listen next. Your feedback is very important and valuable. Please share your thoughts in the comment too. See you next time.